Hello guys, today I will talk to you about these two Bluetooth speakers. We have a Jbl Flip 4 here and an ANKER SoundCore Bluetooth speaker, Motion Plus. Anyways, let's do just a quick overview here. These are radiators on the Jbl and the actual speakers are in here. It's waterproof. You can hang it in the showers. This is included. And we have a USB port and a 3.5mm jack port here as an auxiliary. The battery shows you how much battery you have, and this button, you can use it to connect multiple flips so they can simultaneously work at the same time. You get more sound output, etc., etc. Let's take a look at the packaging here. Definitely the Jbl wins. It's very neat. It sits here. The cable is in that left box over there on the side, and the manual is here. And it's got this magnetic thing to it. Anyways, let's look at the specs here quickly. You can see the frequency response is 70 hertz to 20,000 hertz, and the power rate output is 2 times 8, so that's basically 16 watts RMS. I got this first, but it turned out to be not loud enough for the master bathroom, because it's good when you're not using water or anything like that, but once you start using the water in the sink or in the shower, the sound just goes away. And you can see here what's included in the box: a speaker and the USB charger cable, and that's it. Now let's look at the ANKER SoundCore Motion Plus here. They have a lot of similarities with the Jbl. For example, the battery life is 12 hours, waterproof rating is a IPX7, but ANKER here utilizes a Qualcomm chip, and it's 30 watts the output, so that's pretty good. And it gets even better if we look at the specs here. You can see what's in the box. So they give you obviously the speaker, the charging cable, and the auxiliary cable, so that's included. Well, JBL does not include that. And you can see here the frequency range, so 50 hertz to 40k. So the bottom end is 50 hertz, and it's got customizable EQ and an extra bass for the button here, blah blah blah, active crossover. It's pretty good actually, and it's an USB-C. So let's see here. The speaker itself has a really nice, pleasing finish. I think it'll hold up against crashes and whatnot, but it's not like scratch proof. The Jbl definitely feels sturdier, and it feels like it could withstand a drop. If it actually drops, it'll actually survive no problems. But this one here, I don't think it would. So you probably want to be careful moving it around and whatnot. But anyways, you can see here there's bunch of speakers. The grill feels metallic, but I'm not quite sure. I think it's probably plastic. But it's waterproof, fully waterproof. Water comes here. Nothing's gonna damage it. And let's look at the port here on the side. So we have the power button and the port. That's where the USB-C is, and the auxiliary input. And close that. And we have the buttons here, so that's for the extra bass. That's an LED next to it, and you can see this is sort of a mic, I think. So when they say active crossover, so it's technically kind of like listening to itself and adjusting the crossover as it goes. That's my understanding of it, but don't quote me on that. Anyways, that's a bass button, volume down, volume up, pairing. There's a small light over here to show that it's paired. And this button is to connect multiple Anker, as this says here, wireless stereo pairing, so you can connect two at the same time. They implement like there's like it's like multi-functionality for these buttons. I think if you press this 2 times quickly, it'll skip the track. If you press it 3 times, it'll rewind the track. Previous track, for example, next track, 2 clicks, next track 3, previous track, volume. And we have the power here. I'll power it up. It'll give you that introductory, and it'll tell you it's paired up with the device. And this is active. It's not active right now. So anyways, go ahead and turn it off. And same thing with the JBL. It gives you some kind of music when you first start it. Blue for paired, and it shows you the battery. So the Anker does not tell you, doesn't have a visual battery level, but this does. There you go. Now let's go ahead and pair them up to 2 separate devices that play the same track at the same volume level and see how they stack up. Okay, good. Now you can see here we connected 2 phones identical. Same iPhone here, 11. Same exact specs. We have Spotify up with the same settings. No equalizer. Highest playing quality, blah, blah, blah. And we're at the highest volume here on both devices. I set them up to 50% on each, and they were sort of equal in volume, but this one was clearer vocal wise. But once it cranked up to the maximum, this is sort of got all over the place. So we'll play this track here, and we'll play the same segment here, and you can see the difference. So let's take this one here. Play.
Feeling on that, feeling on that, feeling on that booty. Give a bad bitch a baby, hey, it's a booby. Trap, oh she in the tubies, it's a movie. How you show a real love, fucking in jacuzzi. I be showing real love, I'm nice.
Let's go ahead and try the other one.
Feeling on that, feeling on that, feeling on that booty. Give a bad bitch a baby, hey, it's a booby. Trap, oh she in the tubies, it's a movie. How you show a real love, fucking in jacuzzi. I be showing real love, I'm nice to.
Hopefully you can tell, but this one is quite louder from the other one. And at this highest level, it's clearer than the other one as well, at least to my ears. One thing to note here, this here actually, it's like a port. It's like when you have a ported subwoofer, you know, out there you can feel air coming out of the port with a deeper note. And there's air coming out of this. So interesting, being waterproof, but at the same time there is a port on it. But anyways, at the highest volume, the bass is solid on this. The vocals are clear. It's very good compared to the JBL. Hopefully this review was helpful for you. This is going back to Best Buy for sure, and this is gonna stay here. See you guys in the next video.